2021, and it's a Monday, and I'm going to do my daily price action breakdown. Absolutely horrendous volume in the markets today. Like, this is really, really bad. It was a non-trading day for me. I was working. But we've had about 22 pips. A 22 pip range on the daily. Oh no, apologies. 27 pips either side of the daily candle, the daily range. So absolutely horrendous. Wow. Let's see if there's any opportunities to take. There definitely wasn't. Decent reaction to. Well, I guess you could have probably took a trade, to be honest, but I wouldn't have took this. Probably just because of the time it was. Saying that, time with 4 hour candles respected 153,500. Bottom wick down on the 4 hour, double bottom, nice exhaustion candles. Respecting of these lows here, candle body lows, strong candle body closure here. You could take a trade. But it's a free pit stop though. Nah, it's just dead. Have a free pit stop. Well, you could I guess you could just set the stop loss at like 8 pips for 1% of my account, and then I could just have a dead tight stop. So I'd be risking just short of half, about 0.4% or something. Super tight stop. And I guess you could target, you'd probably be looking to target the Asian highs though, really. Doesn't even reach. It does eventually reaches these highs there. I guess you could get out. You could either get out when price starts pulling back here, closes below this high here, or you could just set it risk free and monitor the trade, and then once you had a double top scenario here and failure to push convincingly above this high, you could get out here. Get out on this candle here. But terrible volume in the markets today. I doubt I would have took that just because of one, the trading time. Even though I'm starting to see a lot more opportunities around these trading times, to be honest. So I've said it a few times on these journals as well. They need to be more open to taking trades sometimes around just after the 10 a.m. 4 hour candle, because there has been some decent moves after that when that candle starts, and after the previous 4 hour closes, there has been some decent moves recently. But horrendous, isn't it? Really bad. This is interesting. Look at how, again, watching 1 minute price action, this low is respected several times, and once you get that strong engulfing bullish candle respecting these candle body lows, get a strong push to the upside. That would have been a nice scalp. Straight to these highs there. It's about 3 pips above key level. 7. Yeah, 3 pips above. Yeah, but not the best, is it? If you was using the higher time frames, 15 minutes, 30, 1 hour, there's pretty much no trade to be had here. You could have gone, you could have took a trade here, to be fair. 15-minute closure. The R&R is just off its head shit, isn't it? You could get a sneaky 1-to-1, quick 1-to-1 there, but really bad. These are the type of days you just stay out the markets and just you sit on this good, smarter traders and more patient traders and more experienced. With more experience, would just sit out, and on days like this, look at all the messy and decisive price action during London Open, where there's just supposed to be volatility. So yeah, trade ideas still valid. I want intraday closures above 153,800. That could be the 1 hour, 30-minute, 4 hour, and then I want to see price trading above this level. Ideally get a pullback to the key level and then push on and target 154 and above, really, and hopefully start breaking out of this corrective structure. But yeah, it'd be good to get trade above these high here, where we had this slight push down, but we are in a double bottom scenario on the higher time frames. It'd be nice to see some price trading above these daily body candle closure highs. This is why I've got 153,800 as a price of a point of interest. So yeah, it'd be nice to see 4 hour candles and 1 hour candles trading above these daily, with this daily resistance here, and then we can start playing this clearer traffic to the left and start targeting these highs there. But yeah, still bear in mind we're in a corrective phase, but like I said, we should form some decent support and potential double bottom scenario. If we reject from these highs there, 153,800, and then get stronger 4 hour candle and rejections at these points, at these highs here, then you could, and then we started getting 4 hour candle closures below 153,200 and 153, yeah, and below these 4 hour lows, candle body lows, then you could argue that you could expect price to come back down and test the lows of 152,800 once we get 4 hour candle body closures below these levels. So that's something else I'll be looking out for a sell side bias. Yeah, not much else to add on that, really. Seeing as though price has fucking moved. It hasn't virtually not moved from Friday's close. So, yep. I did expect a quieter day with investors sitting on the sidelines due to the high impact news throughout the week, but I didn't expect it to be that quiet. DXY. Let's look at the US dollar index. Ranging on there, very little price action, very little movement on DXY. Asian gave a decent bearish candle close, but that was instantly rejected. We are respecting these lows here and failing to trade below convincingly. So forming decent support here, we'd like to see 4 hour candles above these candle body highs here, these candle body closures. Just the candle body high. I don't mind confusing myself. I'd like to see a 4-hour closures above here again, and then we could start expecting price to target these highs of $92.600. But again, if we get strong rejections from these highs there and 4-hour intraday candle body closures below these lows and sensitive price points, we could expect a deeper pullback on DXY to these lows or these lows here. Gold. So on gold, looks like we've got that weekly top wick printed. So yeah, decent. It's good to see we're having that for weekly top wick being printed at the minute. We're still respecting that 1793. Still respecting that area. Still respecting that area in daily resistance and top of consolidation. Getting signs of exhaustion at the top of resistance. After we did have a strong 4-hour close throughout Asian, but as you can see, the candle body closes and respects this key level there. So still not broke out of that higher time frame range at the minute. Again, these we're having smaller bearish candles, but also we didn't get that push to close above it. So price is sort of an indecisive area for me at the minute. I think what we'd need to see is stronger bearish resistance formed here, and or a 4-hour bullish closure above this key level to sort of give a stronger idea of where price is going and give me a better bias. At the minute, it's indecisive for me because we are getting resistance at the top of the consolidation, but quite small bearish candles, aren't they? Really, not really strong reactions and rejections from this area yet, and the candle body sizes are quite small in comparison to this one printed, the bullish one printed during Asian. So we'll see what Asian session brings tomorrow and the new daily open, and see if we can see how price plays out throughout London. And once we're reacting to these news events, just going to quickly look at the news again, just to remind myself again what news events we've got coming up. I'm a bit away with it today because I've not slept well. Right, OPEC meeting tomorrow and PMI for the US dollar. And then, yeah, of course, we've got the day after we've got FOMC meeting minutes. I think that's the one to watch out for in regards to the US dollar. But yeah, there's no. Yeah, and then Friday we've got Bank of England Governor Bailey speaking. Due to participate in a panel discussion titled Digitalisation and Potential Growth in Post-COVID World. Right, so Governor Bailey's participating in a panel discussion titled Digitalisation. So for me, that sounds like potential talks on the digitalisation of currencies and the pound digitalisation of it. Maybe we'll get some sort of speculation and talks about that. And maybe investors see that as quite important, and they want to sit on the sidelines until they have more information about that. Maybe that's the reason we've had more movement on GJ today. And pretty much nothing on GU really throughout London and New York. Pretty similar, very identical price action to gold USD as well, to be honest. This 4 hour candle throughout Asian strength for the pound, which is not for me. For me, that's not strength for the pound. That's just the weakness of the dollar. With gold getting that same push throughout Asian as well. It looks like the US dollar just was weak during Asian session and gave that push down on DXY, gave the upside push on gold and the upside push on GU. But again, very, very poor volumes throughout London and New York. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens during the week and how the markets react to this, to these high impact news events. Let's see if what I was thinking was right, and we'll get the larger volume moves after these news events have unfolded, and we know more what's going on fundamentally. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah, that's pretty much everything really. Due to price not fucking moving today, so same trade ideas are valid. Just need to keep an eye on these news events throughout the week. Tomorrow, the PMI reports, and then yeah, FOMC meeting minutes, and then Friday, Bank of England. So yeah, I need to also start noting down. I'm going to start creating a doc file with all these meetings, with all these news events on, the results, how markets reacted to either the data results or what was said or revealed during these news events. I'm going to start noting them down so I can just have a log of what's gone on and just backtest when the same events come up in the future. But yeah, that's pretty much everything.